Good morning guys, Mum Sanity here. So I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on my makeup on a school morning because I've got to get the kids started soon. They're going to get up, shopping's due, it's all fun. So I'm going to start with some primer. I'm going to use the Unique primer. This is Touch of Glorious. It comes in a little pump bottle like this. And I'm literally just going to use this amount on each side. That's literally all you need, because if you overuse the product you are going to get a greasy base, but you don't want the greasy base, you just want the stickiness so that the foundation actually sticks. And that is the primer. Next we have the Power Stay concealer. So this is in Natural Fair. This is my favorite concealer because it does last up to 24 hours. And I'm just gonna cover up the darkness under my eyes and the bags that are going to accumulate because I have been up since 2 in the morning. Please don't let my delivery man come now because I would look shocking. So I'm going to use my fingers and I'm just going to blot this in. So I'm going to do this as fast as I can. So if I had really bad bags, I mean obviously you can see that concealer has covered up the bags that I do have. But if I'd have had really bad ones, I'd have just taken my apricot lipstick. I'd have just smeared some of the orangey pinkish tint underneath my eye before applying the foundation, the concealer, and then I'd have done the exact same. It just gets rid of the really darker circles in the bags. It hides the pigmentation underneath the foundation without making the foundation go a funny shade. So you've got the same pigmentation all through. Which, let's face it, we all strive for the same skin tone all the way. So to these rosy red cheeks. Okay, so that is the concealer hiding those bags. So I'm going to use the Avon True Colour foundation today because I have lost my Power Stay one, or rather my daughter has confiscated my Power Stay and I can't find it. So I'm just going to use 2 quick pumps and then I'm just going to blot it on with my finger just so that we've got an even amount of coverage to cover. Don't forget to take it down your neck and into those chin rolls. And then I'm going to take a sponge. This is just one of the face sponges that you can pick up at B&M's. I'm using this one because my beauty blender needs washing and I'm just been too swamped this week to actually use one. Well, use the washing bit anyway. I absolutely love the Skin Match the foundation. So usually when I have looked in supermarkets and drugstores in the past for foundation bases, I have always ended up with either a colour too high or too light. I have never actually had a true match until I started getting the Avon foundation and paying that little bit extra just so that I could get, but in reality, something I could kick myself for now you're not actually paying any extra for drugstore products. So in a drugstore, you can pay anywhere between £6 and £12 for the lower end foundation. Obviously, if you're going to go for the higher end, you're talking between £20 to £30. The colour match from Avon is better than what you can find in a drugstore. It's actually equal to Estee Lauder. So that's absolutely fantastic news for all of us who like to wear makeup every day, because it means we can have the best quality just at, well, drugstore prices really, isn't it? So at the moment, the Power Stay foundation is £8.50. And if you spend £12 across the whole range of the Power Stay, you get a free gift, which is a little makeup bag and an oil-based cleanser, which is to help you with removing like the mascara and the lipsticks. Even the, even the foundation will come off with it. But to be honest, by the time the end of the day comes, you don't actually need it to remove the foundation. So that's just my opinion. Okay, so next I'm going to try and do some contour. I do say try. I haven't used this palette before and I am rubbish at contour. So let's have a look. So this is what the Avon contour palette looks like. So this one here is actually a powder. And so is this one here. So you have two powders and you have two creams. I'm actually just I'm gonna stick with the powder, I think. So I'm just gonna use my blending brush and I'm just gonna get some on my tool here. And then I'm just gonna bring it in. Oops, that was a little bit much on the forehead there. Let's just take that all the way across. Just chisel and bone so that I don't look so fat. Okay, so that will be the contouring for today. So for the eyes, I thought that I would use the Playbook Supreme. So let's just get these out of the way. As you can tell, I am in desperate need of them fixing. Okay, so this is what the Playbook Supreme looks like. And I am wanting to go for a little bit of a colour this morning. So I'm going to go for a little bit of red. Maybe a little bit of mahogany sort of look, because I do have my Harry Potter t-shirt on. And I want to kind of match. So let me just feel which brush I need. So I'm just going to go for my flat brush. And I'm going to use the Inclusive, which is this one here. It's just a light one, and I'm just going to pack that in on the crease so that my crease is filled. Doing this as quickly as possible because I am due a shopping delivery and I do have to get the kids up still. I'm actually quite surprised that nobody is moving yet. That's unless they're trying to get out of school again. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay, so I think I'm going to go for this one here. So I think I'm going to go for this one here as my darker colour, and I'm going to just bring it in with a little bit of pink. We'll see how that goes. So let's just... I've said before, don't worry about too much of it being perfectly straight, because that's not what I'm going for here. So when I blend it out, that is when things will start to take shape. I just need enough on the eye first. I'm just gonna do both sides before I do blending. I love the pigmentation of these. That looks a little bit more, doesn't it? Let's just bring that up. Eek. Looks like really bad at the moment, so let's see if we can correct that. Stick some pink on. Okay, so I'm just gonna get my blending tool. I'm just gonna blend that out so that it's not so sharp and it's not so messy. I look like I've given myself a black eye. I'm sure that I can fix it though. Let's give this fixing thing a go. Okay, so that's looking a little bit better. Okay, we're happier with that. I mean, obviously the colours have dulled down with me trying to really blend them in, but I am such a novice at makeup. So anybody that can do their makeup way better than me, you know, it's clearly not hard to do better than me, that is. So we're just going to look like we have black eyes for the day. It'll be fine. So I'm just going to stick those up there. And then I'm going to go in with some, what we're going to go in with. So it's a big gel paint pencil, and it is in a rich colour actually. It's almost like a purplish reddish colour, and they're such a soft crayon. And I'm just going to take this underneath and a little bit on top. So we'll see how that turns out. Okay, so I'm just going to smudge those lines in a bit so that they're not as, let me just find the right one. Nope, that one. So they're not as sharp. I mean, I still want them to be prominent, but I don't want them to be sharp. So can you tell, look? So this one you can actually see where I've drawn it, whereas that one's more blended now. Let me just... That one's still quite dominant, isn't it? I think I'm even them out. So I'm just going to use my under eye illuminator just to give myself a little bit of a light under there. So this is in Radiance, and it is Avon True Colors under eye brightening illuminator. So can you see that? Let me see if I can get it to focus. No, I can't. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop a little bit because this is the first time I have actually used this one, so I don't want it to be too much. And then I'm just gonna dab that in. I'll take some here, and just on my Cupid's bow. I have to admit, I prefer this one to the liquid one. I think the liquid one is just too sparkly. Maybe it'll be good for a festival, but this one is more of an everyday wear. Okay, so that's that one. So next I'm going to go in with my mascara, and we're going to use the 5-in-1 Genius mascara. So this does everything. So this actually nourishes your eyelashes as well as giving you coverage, and it does everything. It's amazing, and I absolutely love the brush. So it's like this. It's really spiky, and it's got little spikes on the end too. Again, it's not really showing it, is it? But absolutely love it. This is my favorite mascara of all, and I have a lot of mascaras. So let's have a look. See if I can get this to look good. My hair keeps going in the way. Oop. And stab myself in the eye. I really envy you women and men, because by it, can some men do better makeup than any woman? But I really envy anybody that can get their mascara on without poking themselves in the eye. So you can tell the difference, look. None. And this one, obviously I've just done this one, so. And it is buildable, so you can actually build on it. It's not something that I have actually tried personally yet, because I'm one of these that if I wanted the really big eyelashes, I would buy them and put them on. That's just my opinion on them. And that's not something I've tried either yet, so, you know, we might have to give that a go. Let me just brush out that clump that I've managed to acquire there. Okay, so I'm just gonna find my, nope, that's not the one I wanted. Nope, it's not. Literally have everything just at the back of my bow so that it's accessible. And I'm just gonna make sure that any little specks of mascara that I don't want is blended in. Just so that I don't have anything there that I don't want. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with, yep, I'm going to go in with a rose gold eyeliner. So this is what the rose gold looks like. And this is the most one, the only one that I have found that actually looks natural. Because sometimes I really do like having the natural kind of look, but I don't like being bare also. So let's just get that on. See how it cleans up the line? Like I said, it is the only one that I have found that is actually like a natural one. I do absolutely love it. So just like that. It's actually called Gold Indulgence, is this one. I just saw it on the side of it there. So today I'm actually going to use the 2-in-1 Cushion Cloud lip stain. So this is cheek and lip. Don't know whether I want to try it on the cheeks because I'm quite happy with the overall skin tone, but let's have a look. I mean, this is literally, squeeze, literally like this. So let's just stick a bit on there just to see how it goes. So this is the palest pink one that we actually do. These are actually coming out next month, so these will be released next month, and this is called Plush in Peach. And it's like it's a really nice pink shade. So I do love that it does both. So let me just make sure that I've got everything out. Yep, there we go. Believe it or not, I've actually straightened this morning. It just looks a mess. What does mums do when they're up at stupid o'clock? This is what mums do when they're up at stupid o'clock. And clean the house and wash up the stuff from last night. The dryer's going in the background, the rats are clean. You know, the list is endless. But that is what we're doing today. So this lip stain you can actually use with any, and I do mean any, lip glosses. So it doesn't actually make it come off. It is very much firmly in place. It's a lot it's a lot like the Power Stay. So it does stay, it does last. It doesn't last as long as the Power Stay, but it does last long enough. So you don't need to like top up once or twice through the day and it'd last you. So it's, yeah, I hope you have enjoyed my video and that you like the overall look that we have managed to save. And thanks for joining me on my video. I hope you give any comments of any tips below. Subscribe to the channel, and I can't wait to see more. Bye.